We're in the greenhouse with Clay.
Getting ready for planting
Well,
here.
wait a minute. You guys are not going to believe what he's growing in here. It's so unbelievable. I came in here and I was like, yay! Because this means that I am going to be able to eat this year. So, okay, all right, Clay, what you got going here?
Okay.
Yes, let's see it.
We've got Napa cabbage.
What's
here.
Napa cabbage?
It's Chinese cabbage.
Oh, okay.
We've been eating it right along, Ruthie.
I know, I didn't know it was
Okay.
Napa.
It's called Napa cabbage. I don't think the peach tree is going to make it, but we'll leave it. You never know.
Do you think that if we put it in straight water?
Well, it's been in water. I've got
without the dirt?
It was in water for
Well, we'll try
like
it
3
next
weeks.
time. Oh, well, 3 weeks, yeah.
The Fuji jalapenos are doing well.
Stop being bossy, Ruthie.
Stop being bossy. We've got some spaghetti squash and some. I just transplanted some of the
Wait,
market cucumbers came up.
where'd you get these seeds from?
These are the seeds that we planted, that we picked this spring off in our dead morning glories.
They went through the entire winter in the frozen snow
Outside.
outside, and he picked the seeds out.
I
Okay.
picked them up this spring. I showed a video this spring when the snow was melting. I picked all the
But if you,
seeds off it. And we were on the porch when I was, remember when I was sorting the morning glory seeds?
Well,
those are the seeds.
if you saw him picking seeds, these are the seeds. Okay, what else do we got here?
These are the marketplace cucumbers. These 5 came up so far. I transplanted them today. There's some of our Romas. They're doing really good. I gotta get them in them buckets. I've been working on that too. We'll give you a quick shot of that. Our pak choi, bok choy. I got pole beans, but nothing's came up yet, but sometimes it takes a while. Got more Napa cabbage here. We have Romas and Rutger tomatoes. They all need to get outside where we can get some. I got some beef steaks over here. We bought some grape tomatoes at the auction,
We went to a food auction on Tuesday.
and they had some. My other Fuji jalapenos coming up good. A few more Napa cabbage in here.
Oh, wait a minute. What's a Fuji jalapeno?
A Fuji jalapeno is a jalapeno pepper without the heat.
Okay, that's good. What's on the floor?
Well, we've got corn coming up. I've got to transplant that. We're going to do that in the Walmart bag with the kiddie pool. And we're going to show you how to do that when we get ready to do that too. We have Chinese cucumbers that came up. I've got 2 transplanted tonight, and another one's starting to sprout. I'll wait until he's standing up before I transplant him. Some more Napa cabbage, more bok choy, more pole beans haven't came up yet. We planted leeks, which I don't think anything's coming up yet. That might be one right there.
Hey, plant a lot of that bok choy because I love that.
Well, this is our starting, and as soon as I get this bunch out of the greenhouse, we're starting more.
And okay.
Because these are going to be, once I get these out in the outside, these things will be ready in a month.
Now, curious, where'd you get the pole bean seeds from?
These are 4th generation of the ones that we've been raising for 4 years. We save our own seeds, and these pole beans were the ones that were growing up the side of the cage out here all fall. We picked beans upon beans upon beans, and those beans get about a foot long.
They're huge. And they taste wonderful in dilly beans, too.
Tastes good as green beans too.
If you haven't had a dilly bean, Clay will have to do the recipe.
Yeah, we'll do some more dilly beans this fall. Pick all these weeds. We gotta pick the weeds out. I gotta working on the bucket system.
What are these?
These are Roma tomatoes. These aren't as big as the one over here because he's in a bigger pot and he grew faster.
Oh.
But if I get these in the buckets, they'll be that size in a month.
Oh, they will. They grow faster in a bigger container.
The bigger the container, yeah. See, I had these.
My African violets.
Yeah, Ruthie put some African violets in.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I start the plants in the little peat moss cups, or the pellets, and once they come up, then they go into here, and they're going to go directly in the ground from here, from these cups. But this will give the plant a little bit of time to get up another 6 or 8 inches. Give me some time to get the bucket system and everything done.
And if you're thinking about making a greenhouse, definitely it's well worth it.
Oh.
And we've only used the top shelves right now. We haven't even gotten to the bottom shelves
I
yet.
haven't even got to the bottom yet.
'Cause
I'll show you what I'm doing with the
Okay.
trough systems.
Where are we going, Dow?
We're going over at the planter table, which is another project I have to do this weekend if I can get at it. There's so many other things going on. We planted
Oh yeah.
purple asparagus last year, and it's coming up. Got some
And horseradish too is coming up
planted horseradish, that's coming up.
in a bucket.
Here's the trough system. I drilled the holes in the trough for the floats. These are the float valves I bought. And I drilled holes in them.
You might need to take the
And
camera. I'm getting a nice shadow on my end. You might have to hold it like that.
You may have to stand in front of it, honey. There you go.
There, you hold the camera there.
All right. I drilled the hole in these so I could put the floats in. I also siliconed inside the trough so we don't have any leakage. And then when we get the silicone's drying, I just finished up the silicone, is going up where I have this tarp up here.
We shoot everything live too, by the way.
Yeah,
We don't edit, but that doesn't mean that it's
if we
not
do a
bad.
mistake, you can laugh at us
You can laugh at us.
for the mistakes we do.
Here-
But this
here.
tarp is where I got
Do you need me
the
to,
bucket system is going to be on there.
so you can show what needs to be done?
There's going to be 4 rows here so that they're wide enough for the walk through between the tomatoes and things. We're going to do 2 troughs on the front porch like we did last year, only because we want the cherry tomatoes and things. You don't want to put your cherry tomatoes where your big tomatoes are because you don't want to get cross-pollination. You want cherry tomatoes, you don't want small slicing cherry tomatoes. Unless that's what you're into, then go ahead and put them all in the same area. But we're going to put the cherry tomatoes out front, maybe some zucchini or something else with it. Probably the jalapeno peppers. That'll scare people away from wanting to eat. And then when people come over, I'll pull one up and eat it in front of them. They'll go, oh my gosh. The girls are hungry, so we got to get ready to do chores.
So, well, why don't I close
been-
this video down and change my shoes?
I've been busy with this planning stuff since I got home, and I want to get a lot of this set up. Today is Thursday, and Friday is shopping day, so we don't get much done after work on Friday. But Saturday morning, I'm getting right into this trough system, and hopefully by Sunday I've got some of the tomatoes transplanted in buckets. So we already bought the sorghum hummus peat moss, and to mix with our compost for our soil. And if I can get probably 10 to 20 tomato plants in, I'll be happy. Because last year we planted Mother's Day and we had a good crop. I don't think it's going to get all done by Mother's Day, because Sunday's Mother's Day, but everything will be in by Memorial Day, that's for sure. And then we got to start new plants in the greenhouse, because Ruthie wants to grow her African violets, and I want more pak choi and
Well, after we get done planting, I'll keep my African violets in there for a while. Then we'll do gardening, whatever.
well,
you know.
we've got other gardening to do.
Yeah, can't.
We've got to grow some marigolds too, because marigolds help keep the bugs away from your tomato plants. You want to put marigolds right around your. Excuse the truck.
He's got to get it somewhere. He's not going to stop for us.
He's got business. Where was I? Oh, marigolds. You put marigolds around your tomatoes so that keeps the bugs. Not sure which bugs it keeps out of there, but you put a couple of marigolds on each side of your tomato, and you don't have. I think it's those big green tomato worms, if I'm not mistaken. But could be aphids or anything else. But I've always been told to put marigolds around them. So we're gonna plant some marigolds and maybe buy some. Walmart usually has them on sale, 89 cents a 6-pack, so we'll get enough to go around all our tomatoes. Besides, it'll give us some color and make it pretty until you can't see them anymore when the tomatoes take over.
That's right.
All right, this is Clay from Pope's Backyard Farm. Join us again and have a good day. God bless.
Like, subscribe. And this is Ruthie.
That's
you
your
forgot
part,
me.
Ruthie.
Like, subscribe. Please share this with a friend. And
And I'm tired, and I still got work to do.
and I do too.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.